yo. Welcome back to another stream. We got the Oreos at the ready. We are good to go. What we got here? Justin, you in here? Soren, maybe Soren's in here. Let's get some music on here. Justin, woo woo, what's going on, dude? No snow here, man. Opening days are delayed all over. Alta, Solitude, Snow Basin. It's nuts, dude. Park City. Mike Barnes, what's up? What's going on? Brendan Donegan. Brendan, what's up in the house? Only stop by for a bit. That's all good, dude. Horrible news, yeah. But not bad. It's forced us. The plan is to now rip out to Colorado this weekend. It's going to be a long trip for not a lot of skiing, but hey, I figured it's worth it. So that's the plan. I think we got A Basin and Breckenridge on the docket for the weekend. 7-hour drive to get there, all for one little run. So it's going to be an interesting weekend, but I think it'll be worth it. Simba, what's up? Simba's in the house. Finally made a stream. That's right, dude. Hope you've been doing well in Atlanta. Love the car stuff you do, man. Brendan K, what's up? What's up? Love the videos. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Refoot, what's going on? Thanks for being here for another stream. Yeah, dude, a double res hit, double resort hit. I figured it's better than just going to one place. So yeah, let's see, A Basin, Vale, Breckenridge and Keystone are all open, and Loveland, stuff like that. So I figured A Basin on Saturday because they do have top-to-bottom skiing, and then probably Breckenridge on Sunday, maybe Vale. Not really sure. I want to see what exactly is open, but it's going to be pretty scarce everywhere we go. Something on my head right there. But fact of the matter, I just messed up my camera. The fact of the matter is that there's nothing open here in Utah. Skiing is better than no skiing for sure. What's up, DK Star? I'm gonna wipe my camera off. So yeah, I don't know how Vale would be on an opening weekend. But I think it'll be a fun trip. Take Luna out there. We just got it all serviced, so it should be all good to go. But it is saying it's about 7 hours to A Basin from Park City. So it'll be better than nothing. I'm not going to be able to ski next weekend, Thanksgiving, because I'm actually going home to see my family. I haven't seen my family in a year or two, so it'll be nice to go back and see them. But I won't be able to ski the next weekend, so I figured might as well get out this weekend. Brendan K starting the stream with a super chat. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Do you Airbnb your house out? Looks sick. No, I don't. It's not my house. It is my dad's house. I'm not going to take credit for it, but yeah, it is a cool house for sure. But yeah, we never Airbnb it out. But it is a nice place. We probably could Airbnb it out. You catch the race this weekend from Brendan? I did, man. I watched the first bit, and then I went outside, and that was kind of when everything went down with Lewis and Max. But I saw the highlights. It looked like a good race. Looks like the Red Bull speed just wasn't there. Mercedes were super quick. But yeah, I'm glad to see the championship still going on. It's going to be an interesting 3 races left. So I love watching Max race. I really do. I think he's just I really like his style. I think it's a really good, we're kind of watching history go down. It's a good battle. So yeah, it's going to come down right to the last race. But I know I'm late, but when did they start opening in Utah from Simba? Basically, like the weekend before Thanksgiving, I say is pretty normal, pretty average. It's never like they open up with a ton of snow, but at least they can get open. But yeah, this year they just all resorts all over Utah really had to push back. So they got a bunch of snow in October, like one of the most snow on record. And then basically warm temperatures just like melted it all away. So Park City didn't even give an estimated date of opening. They just had the snow guns on today. It was pretty cold today up here, so that's good, but there's no snow. So when I saw that Alta pushed back, I was really surprised on that. Solitude pushed back. Snow Basin pushed back. They don't have an estimated date of opening. What else we got? Deer Valley's always late. Snowbird is December. Powder Mountain, they're usually kind of late because they don't blow any snow. Brighton doesn't have a day either. They're starting to blow snow. So it's literally every resort that had an estimated opening got pushed back. So yeah, pretty wild. I know we talked about it last stream, but I truly was optimistic that some places would open, and then I figured, okay, I'll just do Solitude and Alta. And then when I saw that Alta was out and Solitude, I'm like, well, I guess Colorado it is. So those of you who are just stopping by the stream, first off, thanks for being here. But our plan is to go to Colorado this weekend. We are going to be at most likely A Basin and Breckenridge. So maybe Vail. But I don't think I'll be hitting up Keystone. But I'm sure it's going to be total madhouse out there. So Colorado it is. Let's go McLaren, Lando. Yeah, McLaren is probably my second favorite team outside of Red Bull. I think they just got a cool program going. It's hard not to like Lando. And they've been doing pretty well this year. So it'd be cool to see a third team get up there in the mix with Mercedes and Red Bull. But I feel like Ferrari and McLaren are both kind of they can be close sometimes, but they never really have the race pace, you know. They can be fast for like a run or two, but yeah, Lando's awesome. Shame only 3 more races. Totally. It's like, yeah, 19 races is a ton in a season, but it does suck when it ends. But luckily, the off season's quite short with Formula One, which is pretty cool. They start back again in March, I think. But it'll be good battle. So I'm stoked to see. And then next year should bring a bunch of new surprises too. So they finalized the whole F1 grid for next season. Antonio Giovinazzi lost his seat, unfortunately, in Alfa Romeo, but that's the way it goes. So we're talking Formula One. I don't know if there's any other Formula One fans in here. Simba's surprised. Yeah, man. It's I think it's the first time this has happened in definitely like quite a few seasons. Definitely the first time since I've really moved out west full time, I would say, that opening day just hasn't happened. This song is going to be a banger. Just need to finish it. Can't stay long here. I'll be back to drop. Okay, Soren. Yeah, man. All right, we'll give you an extension till next week. You got to send us the link or something. We got to somehow find a way. I can play it in the back like I'm doing now. Simba, Colorado should be fun. I plan on going sometime soon for the first time. Yeah, I'm stoked. I haven't been back in a few years, though. Are you still in Atlanta, Simba, or what have you been up to? I'm guessing Brian will be first as always, but only on the more mellow terrain. At this rate, PC will be go Pelly and home run. Yeah. Brent, like, definitely not disagreeing with you. Yeah, they'll probably get up to Bonanza and just have home run and maybe something down to Silverlode Open just to sort of space people out. But definitely wouldn't surprise me if we're not even until the new year for stuff like Jupiter and McConkey's to really open up, which is just going to suck. It was kind of like that last year, too. But I guess we'll see what happens. It can change really quick too, you know. We just need a few good storms and stuff like that for them to start to open up the terrain. But I don't think there's even that much in the forecast, you know. But Brighton probably will be the first to open. But Italian Jesus gone. He's out. He's gone. It's a shame. I feel like he had a lot of talent. It's just hard to show it when you're in those slower cars, really. So. And I think this new kid coming in, he's the first Chinese Formula One driver, and I think he's bringing in a lot of money to the team. So it's kind of hard to go up against that, you know. I think it's Adam. I've seen you in here before once or twice, but he says this year winter is a La Nina, which means a dry and warmer winter in the southern half of Western colder and wetter up north. Very true. I think I was just talking to Justin about this because Justin said that Justin's up in the PNW and he said they just got like 8 inches. And I remember, I think I looked at the Farmer's Almanac or whatever. Or no, not that. Some other forecast that is apparently pretty accurate or whatever. And they said, yeah, like Utah, stuff like that's supposed to be definitely a little bit drier than average. And the northern areas are supposed to be have some good snowfall. So we'll see what happens. I try not to lean too into that stuff, but I guess the weather's the weather. So kind of unfortunate. I wanted a nice big winter here, but whatever. Either way, it's nice. Like bluebird days are fun too, where the weather's nice and visibility is good, you know, but it would be cool to get some pow days. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. Simba, I'm still in Atlanta this coming year. Late this year, I'll return to YouTube and start touring different states and showcase what they have going on and meet with different owners when I'm excited. That's dope, man. Sounds super exciting. You got to get back on YouTube, dude. Your videos were awesome. I feel like you were growing so much. Was there a reason why you stopped or what was up with that? Brendan, do you plan on going to Tahoe at all? I would love to. It's just a far haul, you know. But it would be really cool to head out to Tahoe at some point. Maybe if I can get like a weekend trip, not a weekend trip, like a long weekend is what I meant to say, and go out there and experience some of the other places out in California. But it's just, I guess it'd just be tough. I think that the trip I'm about to rip this weekend, which is like 7 hours, is basically like the farthest I want to go, because even still I'll have to leave after work and break it up into two hauls out there, and then the way back on Sunday. It's just going to be a long day. So yeah, that's just the one bummer, is that I'm just limited to the work schedule, but it's all good. Liam, what's up, dude? Do you think you'd ever come to ski in New England soon? Not really. I just don't think I'll ever again really be out that way. Just with the free time I do get, I'd rather go to some place like Tahoe or like up to Canada. I don't have a plan to go ski in the East anytime soon, but I guess you never know what could happen. If for some reason I just like lost my job and just had time, maybe I could just make a ski tour out there, but I guess I'd have other issues if I just lost my job. But anyways, we got 25 people in here. That is insane. So make sure you guys say what's up, what's going on. We have no snow up here in Utah, and we're just trying to figure out like what we should do for this opening weekend. So I think the only real option is to be going out to Colorado. So that's what we're going to be doing, just to catch you guys up if you're just dropping by the stream here. Simba, I had to take time away from working myself pretty much. I just had so much going on, just got to be a lot at the time. Yeah, totally, man. I mean, I think YouTube can be like, it can just be really tough, especially if you're not into it, you got other stuff going on. It's just really hard to be creative if you're not in the right headspace. So that's good though, man. I'm sure you'll come back with a vengeance and just go on an absolute tear. Glad to see your growth as well, though. You've been skyrocketing to be expected, of course. Thanks, man. You've always been a supporter since the beginning, dude. So I appreciate that. We got another, we just picked up another M2 CS race car. So we'll be fielding a 2-car M2 team next year in World Challenge, which is going to be really exciting. So yeah, be on the lookout for that next summer. We're going to be doing some testing here in the winter, actually, just to get the cars underneath us and stuff. But it's going to be a lot of fun to get back into racing. So Reefa, didn't see the Park City Snow Guns, but saw Woodward's snow today. Hopefully they'll open on Thanksgiving. I totally forgot about Woodward, man. Weren't they supposed to open this Friday too? I thought they were supposed to open Friday. And that's crazy because that's even like a bit lower elevation. Not by much, but right off the highway. And it's like when I drive past, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way that place is close. But I guess they don't need as much snow. But yeah, Park City Guns were firing today. We made a little snowmaking video for work because we got the new Mavic 3 drones for work. So we were like testing those out, and we flew up to the mountain, and they were firing like all up from the crescent, like all the way up to the top of Payday. They just had guns going the whole way. So they're definitely putting some snow down. Thanks, Simba. Appreciate that. yeah, it should be cool. So first race is in April, actually, out in Sonoma in California. Then we have Ozarks in Missouri, Sebring, Florida, Indianapolis, which is going to be really cool, Watkins Glen, Road American, Virginia. So it's 7 weekends, 2 races per weekend. But they stream them on YouTube and stuff, which is pretty cool. So you guys can all drop by their live stream. Brad just answered your question, Brendan. There's 7 weekends, but 2 races per weekend. So it's a 14 race championship, 7 weekends. So speaking of New England, we're open, and I'm getting my first day Saturday. Hell yeah, Hellbrook. That's what's up, dude. Well, I think a lot of people getting first days this weekend. I mean, I think if you've been in Colorado and like even California, you've probably been getting a few days in, but that's dope. I'm excited. I'm trying to get my first day in on Saturday too. I gotta get all my stuff together. I don't even know where everything is. Yeah, Refut, they were. That's what I'm saying. They were supposed to open Friday, but that's not going to happen. I mean, I'm sure they could blow a little snow and put some boxes up and it would make a lot of people happy just for the time being, but they got to push a lot of snow to make the parks and stuff, you know. But I haven't really looked at the weather coming up, but I think it's supposed to be – it's still not supposed to be, like, crazy cold. I mean, it's supposed to get kind of cold at night, but I thought I saw 40-degree days, stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And if people had, like, early season ski reservations, you know, like early December and stuff, like I think it's going to throw a lot of things off because it's just not – yeah, I don't think it's going to be very good. But, again, we'll see. Killington's open, bunch more open, Sunday River. Okay, cool. Lots of stuff out east, so maybe that's where the spot is. And I thought the east was supposed to get a big storm on Thanksgiving. I'm kind of nervous. I'm flying back home on Thanksgiving, which kind of sucks. But I heard there's supposed to be a lot of snow going, or a storm. I don't really know where, but maybe I feel like the east had a good winter last year too, in terms of snowfall. But maybe the west is just it's losing it. Maybe it's back to the east. Brandon's in the east. Yeah, Hellbrook skis at Stowe. Shout out to Midwest Hills, throwing some snow already from Ben. Midwest, all right. Yeah, we got any other Midwesters in here? That'd be a cool place to experience. Get some riding in the Midwest. Is that like Michigan, Ben? Would you consider that Midwest? Alta moved back to the 24th, and I go back home to Texas on the 23rd. Kasoy, what's up, man? First off, but yeah, dude, I was super surprised. I looked at everything. I think it was either last night or this morning. I can't really remember. But I was like, because Justin actually told me Alta was opening the 19th or the 20th. It's supposed to be Saturday. And when I saw that they pushed back, I was like, man, that's just like, ooh, that's the last mountain I would expect to push back. So that sucks. You go back to Texas the 23rd. They open the next day. Isn't 24th Thanksgiving? I don't even know. But that's kind of brutal. I mean, whatever. I guess all we can hope is for a big snowy December to get us going. But are you coming back at all, Kasoy? Like after the holidays or something? November 28th looks like my first day. I'll be in the SLC area, so I need to find a good place. Jacob, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by the stream again. First day, November 28th. Cool. You find it. Hopefully by then stuff will be open. But again, with all this stuff, it's really just going to be, a run or two. But I guess you'd have Solitude, Brighton, Alta, hopefully by then. So that should all be pretty good. Early next week, I think a ton of snow here in New England. Yeah, Liam, that's what I heard. Someone mentioned it at work because I told them I was flying back, but that'll be sweet, I guess. That'll be cool. Carlo, what's up? Everyone, let's say what's up to Carlo. Carlo is in the stream. Brendan, we did above average. Yeah. I think I realized that when I was at Powder Mountain last year or something. Someone was talking about how their wife was like in Stowe and how they have so much snow, and it was like all this stuff. So that's cool. Maybe it'd be another year of good snow. Tons of snow last year, East Coast. Mike Barnes with the confirmation. That's dope. Brandon's in Michigan. Or Brandon. Sorry, Brandon. We got Brandon and Brendan here, so I apologize. But Brandon, I'm in Michigan. Cool, cool. I don't know if that's where Ben is. Shout out to the Midwest. 10-day forecast from Brent. Us with a 35% chance of snow on 12/1. When you say us, you talking about Utah? Or where are you at, Brent? I can scroll up here, but are you talking about Utah, Brent? Who else we got? What's going on here? Justin, we're opening Bachelor on the 26th. Okay, so I guess it kind of seems like it's pretty. That seems like the general consensus almost across a lot of these places around Thanksgiving. Colorado just opened so freaking early. Simba's got a bounce. I got a road. All right, cool. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Glad you could swing by the stream. Safe travels. Appreciate that, man. Stay in touch, dude. So I get back to 28th days. So 20. Okay, cool. So maybe you're just going back for Thanksgiving or something. I'm in the same boat. I get back on Monday though. Kind of bumming about it, but I know it's. Yeah, I'm excited to see my family. I haven't seen my grandparents in a little while. Never know how much time they have left. So as sad as that is, it's kind of true. So it'll be nice just to chill out. So I don't really know what's going to go on with videos for that weekend. I think I might maybe make a review video or something before and like the Armada JJs or something, or I don't know, whatever you guys want. But I won't necessarily have any ski. I won't be skiing that weekend. But like I said, I think it's important to go spend time with them while I can, and we'll have the whole season ahead of us. We're not missing anything anyways. You know what I mean? So that's why I figured it'd be cool to rip out to Colorado this weekend. So. Love the videos from Jacob. You're welcome, man. Thanks for enjoying them. I'm glad you enjoy them. And yeah, I like the live stream. This is probably my favorite day of the week to be able to talk to you guys directly like this. It's kind of cool. So we're pretty consistent through the season at least to do these on Wednesdays. So we try to stream on Wednesdays. I guess it's hard for me to ask you guys if this is a good time or not, but maybe I'll put out a poll or something if other times would work better for people. But for me in the week and trying to like make videos, this is kind of like a nice sort of break in the videos. Jacob Moore. Is there anyone particular you okay. Is there anywhere sorry. You guys can read it. Jacob, is there anywhere you'd like to ski in Utah? Blah blah. I'm originally from New Zealand. I'm in St. George. Oh shit, dude. You're from New Zealand, you went to college in St. George? Wanted to get up north. That's crazy. That deserves its story in itself, how you started in New Zealand and now you're in St. George for college. But yeah, I mean, I would say anywhere in Utah is dope to ski, to be honest, depending on your level and what you're comfortable with. I mean, Alta and Snowbird, I think, are some of the best resorts like in the country in North America, and I would say arguably probably in the world. I mean, they got to be up there. Those are just, for resort skiing, it's pretty amazing. So, but even Brian Head, which for you is only going to be maybe like 2 hours, I think, or an hour and a half even. Probably less than 2 hours because it's 2 hours to Vegas. So probably like it's in Cedar City, so maybe even an hour, I think. Brian Head was pretty fun too. It's obviously not as intense as the northern resorts, but for just like a little day trip, if you ever wanted to, Brian Head would be cool. Eagle Point's another one, or Eagle Point, which is also, it's in Beaver, which is close to you. So if you want something close, those are both really fun. But then yeah, anything up north, Snowbird, Alta, Solitude. I mean, you really can't go wrong. Powder Mountain's really fun as well. Park City's even cool. But like if I were to absolutely recommend a place, I would probably say Snowbird. Oh no, he wasn't ready. He's in the house. I'm back. What's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by. We got 27 people in this stream. Holy cow. Make sure you guys say what's up. What's going on? We're heading out to Colorado this weekend for some skiing because everything here is not open. Everything's delayed. I know the title says Park City and Solitude, but basically everything is delayed at this point. So, so Brent's saying we got a chance of snow on the 1st. 35% chance of snow, man. That's bleak. That's a bleak outlook, but I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, we'll take what we can get. At least you know, fingers crossed for cold temperatures so they can at least blow some snow, but there's only so much snow that you can blow, you know what I mean? So we need some actual storms coming in, some big, heavy storms to build that base up. We talked about that last stream, was just the importance of actually getting a good base. So hopefully we get some snow. Hopefully it's a good snowpack for all the avalanche danger and all that sort of stuff. So we'll see what happens. But we got Brent, Brandon. No, wait, Brent, Brendan, Brandon. Yeah, it is kind of confusing. But we got it. I'm considering grabbing a pair of JJs on your recommendation or the Ben Chet 120 from Justin. Does anyone else run the Ben Chetlers here? I've never used them. I mean, yeah, Justin's an old, like, he's been here a while and he's always in the streams, but you know, man, I like the JJs, so I would recommend them. And I think especially if you're still trying to do like more touring stuff too, Justin, they make like an ultralight version, which is basically the JJ, just like a light version for touring. So maybe that's an option to look into if you want to also tour with it. But if you want something just for downhill, I love the JJs. I just wish they had cool designs on them. Someone messaged me and I got an email from someone. I got 2 different people who want to buy the JJs I have. I'm like, look, I don't think I'll ever sell them, even when I don't use them, because the design I think is so dope on them. That's gonna be like a relic when I'm like 80 years old to have this, yeah, JJ with a king and a chain on it. But it'd be cool if they brought those designs back. Brandon, I can't believe no more subs and trainer kind of. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for sharing it. And yeah, we've been growing. It's been cool to see. And we're coming up on 5,000 subscribers, which is pretty wild. Still a lot of people if you think about it. So we'll see what happens this season. But yeah, just have some fun and skiing. So I saw a pair of, oh, okay. So sorry, Justin, I didn't see that. 400, no damage, dude. I'd scoop those. I think they're, what are they, like 750 to 800 new or something? I was just looking at Armadas to get some new skis. I'm thinking about getting a new pair of 96 underfoots or 98s, just like a groomer ski, but I don't know. I don't really want to spend 700 on a pair of skis either, but we'll see. Brent says, well, at least early last season in January Bigs, I helped turn my skis into rock skis, so not much to lose in that area. Hey, man, it's important to have a pair of rock skis for the early season for sure. January at Big Sky, though, too. Were they light on snow? Is that what happened or something? Yeah, at this point, you got to have a nice set of rock skis. Yeah, the ultralight JJs, those are dope. I wonder when the best time to get I wonder when the best time to get out to Big Sky is, because that's really the sole reason I even got the Icon Pass this year, is for Big Sky. So I don't know if you have a recommendation, Brent, of like when a good time to go, what good time to go is. I was thinking later season, just so I have my ski legs under me more, if that makes sense. But yeah, end of February, maybe early March or something. But oh, we got the Oreos on deck. Jacob, I think, he moved here to play soccer. I also just love an adventure. I went to a junior college in Buffalo and transferred to come play D1 here in St. George. Jacob, that's so cool, man. I'm from Syracuse, New York, so it's like 2 hours east of Buffalo, man. But I grew up right up in central New York up there, so it's crazy how small the world it is from New Zealand, and then you came to junior college in Buffalo. That's wild. But congrats, man, on the D1 in St. George. That's legit. Is it Dixie State? That's the only university I know of in St. George, but I could be. I don't know if they have D1 soccer, but that's really cool. Finally done with soccer now, so I've got some time to ski around Utah, Colorado. For sure, man. You should also check out Jackson Hole. I mean, I guess from St. George it would be a haul, but Jackson Hole would be really cool too. And if you're gonna go up to Jackson, might as well hit Targhee. But yeah, dude, I mean, you could spend all winter just exploring northern Utah mountains. There's so, great skiing right there. And you might be close to Taos, New Mexico, right? If you're a little bit more south, that could be a cool one too. I don't know what ski pass you got. Did you get an Epic or an Icon, or you just ripping day passes? But we're 30 minutes into the stream. We're about halfway through, guys. So again, thank you everyone who's showing up to these streams, just showing support. It really means a lot. So if you're enjoying the stream, and you want to, you can hit the thumbs up just to show the stream a little bit more support. But like I said, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Jacob, it is wild. Small world. I went to New Zealand like 2 years ago on the South Island. It was like super cool. Really, really cool. We started in Christchurch and basically just went around the southern part of the island in a van, actually. We rented a van and just ripped around. So it was a beautiful country. Beautiful country. I went the third week in January and was getting killed with rocks. I understand like room stuff. The trees were a mess. Okay. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Brent, too, I feel like last year, especially January, was still a light snow year. Snow month. I feel like at least down here in Utah, the snow didn't really pick up till February, but then that was when all the avalanches were going on. So maybe they just were a little light in the beginning of the year too, but that's why I think just February, March would be a better time to go. I'm thinking February for like that end of the season. I'm saving for like Big Sky, Crested Butte, Telluride. Those are like some of the 3 ones I really want to make sure I have a good weekend at, especially spending 2 days there. So, yeah, those are 3 I'm kind of reserving for the end for later in the season, and then maybe we'll do like a Sun Valley a little bit sooner. Where else are we trying to go? Well, I want to go to Aspen. Aspen's another one. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough to fit them all in. That's for sure. That's for sure. I need to like plan the schedule out, and I keep meaning to do that, but it's hard to do it without knowing who has snow and who doesn't. So we also got to make a Jackson Hole trip. You know what I mean? That's already like 6 weekends. There's only like 12 weekends of skiing. December, January, February, March. Oh no, probably like 16. Yeah. Jordan Tool, how much better is Jackson Hole compared to Grand Target heading out there over New Year's? Ooh. That's assuming that Jackson Hole is better than Target. They're both amazing. I really like Target, to be honest. I'm not saying it's better than Jackson, because I'm sure if you know Jackson, like, it's awesome. I guess whenever I've been to Jackson, I just haven't, like, I don't know. Not that I haven't had a good experience, but I just had such a great time at Target, to be honest. Like, I think they're both awesome resorts. They're definitely way different feels. Target is a lot smaller and just like, it's kind of like a mini Jackson Hole. It's not on like the Icon Pass, so that it's less touristy, I feel like. The skiers there were really, really good, or just the riders in general. They're good at Jackson too, but you kind of get what I'm saying. Target was just a little bit more local, it felt like. So if you can, I would recommend going to both. It's really just over the pass there. So if you're going to be in Jackson, you have an extra day. I think it's only like an hour from Jackson, ripped down to Target. So, Jacob Moore, that's the one. Dixie's now Utah Tech. Oh, I didn't even know that. So it's not Dixie State, it's Utah Tech. Okay. Why did they change the name? Was there a reason? Did something happen? We go down to St. George for work sometimes, but I haven't been in like 2 years. Have you ever been to Angel Fire, New Mexico? Angel Fire? I haven't, Justin, no. I've never been to New Mexico at all. I was in Tremblant this weekend, but still 2 weeks out for any skiing. Oh, hello, Luis. 2 weeks out for any skiing. Okay. Hey, I guess we're on track with everyone else, other than Colorado, but that doesn't really count. I would think Tremblant would have more snow, but I guess not. And that's the thing. It's like we're 2 weeks out from just like a white ribbon of death. You know what I mean? We're probably like at least 4 to 6 weeks out from like real skiing. So we just got to be patient, because the last thing you want to have happen is you get hurt. You know what I mean? Or you hit a rock, or you hit someone else. Like, that's why I like skiing early season. Is like you can really grow into. You really like grow with the mountain, if that makes sense. You know. So I always enjoy it, because it's like you can spend a month just getting your turns back and just getting your legs underneath you as the mountain opens up. And so then when the mountain is open, it's like you've had that conditioning to ski into it. Where if you just start right when the mountain's open, you know, you're missing a lot of steps, I guess, is all I'm getting at. But I don't know. Telluride's amazing. Yeah, dude, I've heard great things of Telluride. I'm really excited to go there. There in Crested Butte, Aspen. It's gonna be fun. And then we're also trying to do a heli skiing trip because we still have that weekend because we never were able to go last weekend. So like we just had that credit basically. So I don't know, man. Should be a fun winter. We just need some good snow and all that sort of stuff. But like I said, like we've already named like 7 weekends. So that's like half the season. But it'll all work out. It's a good problem to have. Ideally, we just chase the snow. Wherever has good snow, that's where we're going to try to lean towards. But the drive from Jackson to Big Sky was pretty fun if you want to do them together. Wait, hold on. And the name Dixie is linked with the Old South and Silver. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know that. The drive from Jackson to Big Sky was pretty fun. Let me think. Jackson. Okay. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I was just thinking when I went to Big Sky this summer, I went up like just 15. I basically went through West Yellowstone and then ripped up through the Gallatin National Forest. So that would be fun to do together. It would just be long. I feel like a longer trip, maybe. Hello from Macedonia, K-Bash. What up, Macedonia? I don't even know where that is. Macedonia. Southeast Europe. That's dope. I've never even heard of that. Whoa, that's like Greece. That's really cool. Hello. Europe. Gotcha. I literally just looked it up. That's real cool. What time is it in Macedonia? It's got to be like the middle of the night. Or early in the morning? No, dude. It's got to be like 6 in the morning. Old Greece. Okay, cool. 2:52. Damn, dude, what are you doing up? I'd be asleep by now. Is there any skiing out there? I'm looking up images. Damn, it looks beautiful. That's real cool. Oh, you just bought skis. What kind of skis you get, dude? All right, there we go. Sick. Are you skiing on a glacier out there or something? So when is the group meet up at Bachelor? When should we do it, dude? Let me see here. We go Park City to. Dude, it's 11 hours, man. It's 11 hours one way, dude. That's a day of just driving. When I used to work in DC, it was down the hall from the same people. Oh, damn. That's really cool, Brent. What'd you do in Big Sky? I'm DC. See you, Luis. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I ski in Marola Palista. Okay. I'm gonna look those up too. We're gonna hit both. Okay, cool, Jordan. Yeah. I would definitely hit both, man. If you're gonna be up there, definitely worth hitting both. Nice resorts there. That's awesome, dude. You should get on Twitch. What do you mean, like stream on Twitch? Have a great night. Come on, it's half a day. Yeah, dude. Exactly. It's half a day to get there, half a day to get back. I mean, if I had like a long weekend like we talked about, it could make sense. I'm looking up where you're skiing, man. Marvin Police there. Okay. Looks dope. That's really cool, man. I'd love to ski like in Europe or something. You gotta come out here to Utah someday. Be really fun. I've been feeling this way for far too long. Yeah. Where else could we go if we went to Bachelor, Justin? Like maybe make a trip out of it. I don't know. Brent says used to help people, organizations with communications and messaging. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. What do you do now, Brent? Do you not do that anymore? This year I will go to Bansko. It is in Bulgaria. Also nice there. K-Bash, yeah, that's my Instagram. It's just my name. Just Catania. Mount Hood. Okay, yeah, we could go to Hood. Is the legend Benny Burrito here? I don't think so. It's kind of a bummer. Stream's not the same when he doesn't stop by. I'll tell him. I was talking to him at work today. Maybe he's here and he's just not saying anything, but we would know if he's here. He's got other stuff to do. Maybe next time. Brent Run Restaurants. Okay, very cool. Are you still in the DC area doing that? Oh, I was gonna. Thanks, go. But for the people in here, what do you guys think of A Basin and Breckenridge? Would you guys rather see something else? Or you think that's a solid plan? Like, are you guys dying for me to go to Keystone or Vail or something? I think it's nice because A Basin I think will give us the most amount of skiing in terms of length. But I don't know if you guys had any other suggestion. What ski resorts are open? It's just kind of Ski Central tells you what ski resorts are open. Wolf Creek's reopening, Squaw's reopening. Oh, Winter Park's also open, so we could also go to Winter Park. We have A Basin, Breckenridge, Keystone, Vale, and Winter Park. Would Winter Park be open, or it would be worth it? So yeah, Brendan says, what's open in Colorado? So according to this website, we have A Basin, they have 6 trails. Keystone has 6 trails. Vail Resort has 4 trails. Breckenridge has 2 trails. Loveland's open with 5. Winter Park's with 3. Winter Park is reporting the most amount of snow in the past week. But if we don't meet up in the pack, then let's meet in the middle at the Needle in northern Nevada. All right, I'll meet you. I'll meet you in the middle. We definitely gotta figure something out. It does suck, Justin, that you're up in the Pacific Northwest, but I think it would be cool to do a like a ski meetup or whatever. If there's people at a mountain, it'd be kind of cool just to take some laps together. K-Bash, you also drive NASCAR. Not really NASCAR, but yeah, race cars. So, but it's more like road racing, more like Formula One, just not with an open cockpit. So, yeah, you could kind of say NASCAR. A Basin from Neil. Yeah, I think A Basin is the move. That's one of my favorite resorts. So I got to pay homage while I'm there. I mean, realistically, we could go to A Basin and Keystone in the same day if we really wanted to. It's not like you're really going to be skiing all day long when there's one run open, you know. So whether you just ski a little bit for a few hours and go somewhere else. But A Basin, I think, is definitely in the cards for Saturday. Justin, A Basin, Breck would be great. Appreciate that. Thanks for the support. Yeah. Do one video at each. So one video Saturday, one video on Sunday. Check out Ski Copper. Okay. I wonder if do I have access to Copper with an Icon Pass? And I don't think they're open. Well, at least according to this website. I don't know how accurate this website is. Dude, it says Mammoth has 43 trails open. What? That's pretty wild. Keystone, maybe, if there's enough trails to do. Yeah, Keystone's an option. I just don't want to just be a school marm. And then everyone waits. I don't even know what the lift's called anymore, but then you'll funnel down to that one lift. I guess school marm's cool because it is long, but I gotta check the trail stuff for Breckenridge. Maybe Breckenridge isn't a good move though either. Is Steamboat open? I don't think so, Refoot. Thinking about Steamboat on Icon. And the problem with Steamboat is that it's kind of out of the way of the other ones. With this, at least. That's what I kind of like. Is like we get hit. Maybe Vail. Is Vail a good move? I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll let you guys know. Carlo, how are you? I'm doing pretty well, man. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Doing well. It's the middle of the week. You know, so I'm excited to ski. Got to get all my stuff together. But A Basin Saturday, Keystone Sunday. Yeah. I just I don't know. I just can't get around. Just can't get behind Keystone. I don't know. There's something about it. I'm just not a huge fan. But it might be one of the better like early skiing options, you know. But Steamboat's delayed as well. It's nuts. Everything is just delayed. There's no snow. Ben Lila. My first Icon Pass trip is for Jackson Hole in December. Hope to make it to Alta in spring. Where's a good place to stay? Ooh. What is it? I mean, I guess depending on your budget. There's some cool places right up in Little Cottonwood if you're trying to stay like close to the resort. But if you're not trying to stay up in the canyon, I would probably just recommend like an Airbnb down in like the Sandy area. Cottonwood Heights would be close. But like the Peruvian Lodge, if you really want like to be right up to Alta and like a true kind of experience, I feel like you'd have to really call ahead on that though. There's a few lodges like right at the base of Alta, which could be cool. But again, just depends on your budget. You know what I mean? Breck has 2 trails open. Yeah, but what, Justin, do you know what peak they're off of? Like, I need to look during the day because I don't think it shows it because the mountain's not open. But, yeah, I don't know what trails they're on or what peak they're on. Why am I so freaking bright? What the fuck? The lifter thing about Montezuma. Which school on Lisa? Okay, yeah, Montezuma. Yeah, I just feel like that can kind of be it's like always a cluster, but especially like early season. So if it's not a secret, how much did you buy your skis? Because I like them so much, but I think they're a little bit expensive for me. Also, I am far from professional, so am I, K-Bash. I think we all are. That's why we're all here. But yeah, the skis you have are actually really solid. So the skis that I have, the JJs, they're good skis, but they're definitely they're pretty fat, so it might not be the best. I don't know the conditions out there, so if you don't have like really deep snow and stuff like that, they might not be the best skis. But at the time, I bought those for around $550 because they were the older year. So I think it's a 2019 or 2018. I think it's a 2018. I got them in 2019. So it was like the last, it was the last year model. So I got a little discount. So right around $550 new. Like if you want to buy the JJs now, I think they're around 7 something. But yeah, like Justin said, you have good skis, man. But I do like the JJs. Again, I just don't know what stuff you ski and stuff like that. But Sam Richardson, A Basin, yeah, I second that, man. That's why I'm really stoked. A Basin on Saturday. Got to hit up A Basin because they have Lenawee now open. They've had it open for a few days now, so it'll be cool just to get some nice top to bottom stuff. I just don't like how then you have to take one lift up and then you kind of traverse down and then take Lenawee. So it's kind of like, I don't know they're like 15-minute laps still, but it'll still be cool. Take your time to getting down and just enjoy it. But yeah, A Basin's for sure. It's just Sunday. What is the best move? Is it 2 days of A Basin? I just don't want to go all that way and ski the same run like both times. I think it'd be cool to show you guys what the different resorts are looking like. You know what I mean? So the question is, do we do Breck, Vale, stuff like that? Winter Park. Maybe Winter Park's a move. I don't know. I've never been there before. Brent's got some good info. If you're on a budget, hit the park in Midvale. You'd be right across from the track station when the ski bus starts with a cheap right across the street as well. That's great. I think Brent's got you right there. So, yeah, that sounds really cool. I didn't even think of the tracks station, stuff like that. Like, yeah, what do you have for a car? Because if you're staying outside the canyon and for some reason it's dumping snow, it can be a nightmare to get up those canyons. It really can. Especially if you don't have if you don't have 4-wheel drive, if you don't have tire chains, if you're not, if you haven't driven in the snow. I don't know. I'm not saying that's you, but he's right. If you do stay outside the canyon and then for some reason it's like dumping snow, it can really be tough getting up the canyons. So that's a great recommendation from Brent. Brent's being a total champion on today's stream. So thanks for being here, dude. Feel about Keystone. School is basically the same length as home run Keystone. Yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting anything crazy this weekend. I'm going just for the whole experience, the whole road trip, hanging out with the van, trying to find a place to park, probably going to get kicked out somewhere. That whole thing. Where anything can happen. I don't know where we're staying. We're going to have to illegally freaking park somewhere on the side of the road. But that's what makes the whole thing fun. So, be like 14 hours of driving to go ski like a little ribbon of snow. Colorado Superchair open, peak 8. Other two likely are maybe 5-chair and gondola. Brendan confirmed with the peak 8. Okay. So yeah, I feel like, look, I think the thing we have to accept is no matter where we go, the lines are going to be, it's just going to be kind of, it's not going to be an efficient day of skiing, I guess. It's going to be long lines, lots of people. But whatever. It is what it is. We'll be there in full GoPro. Hey, we can try I haven't even tried the new GoPros yet. I need to put a mount on I got a new helmet. I think I mentioned that last time. I got to get my stuff set up. But I haven't even used new GoPros. If anything, it's going to be a GoPro test. Let's hope they even work. I'm going to go all that way and not get nothing. Spring Mirror and 4 o'clock are open off peak 8. Okay. Good to know. Spring Mirror 4 o'clock. Also, songs no. The difference uncle boys compared to my sons. Yeah, Soren, that works, man. Take your time. Don't rush it. I wanted to see it. I knew you were stoked about it. I wanted to share it. We gotta figure out a way how I can share it. But yeah, man, take your time. Next stream, it's gotta be ready. Just kidding. The whole set. Oh, okay, Lakey World Cup Racing GS. It's funny, but the whole set, ski boots, stick, bag for skis, just for 100 euros. Is that right? Or did you mean 1,000 euros? 100 euros is like basically it's $113. Maybe you meant 1,000 euros, dude. See you, Soren. Look like decent rounds. Okay. Yeah, I think Breckenridge could be a cool move. Or Winter Park. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Looks like. Thanks. Just sold my camper van, so I'm blowing out the ski budget this season. Oh, man. Why'd you sell the camper van? Do the new GoPros use the same batteries? They use the same batteries. Maybe as the 9. They don't use the same batteries as the 7 that I have. So I have to get different batteries. So I currently have, I think I have 3 batteries somehow. I like got one with the GoPro. Then I got like a charger that came with another battery. Then I bought like somehow I ended up with 3 batteries. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use them. I need them. So, but they're coming out with like this new cold weather battery. Apparently, maybe it's just like a scam. Like I don't know. So I'm kind of waiting to see when those come out because apparently like they're meant for obviously cold weather. So, if those are pretty cool, I may add a few of those to my kit, and then I think ultimately I'll be getting another GoPro because it is nice to have 2 GoPros. But yeah. I feel like I spent a lot of money this past like month, so I'm just trying to kind of recoup some. So because like primary is making sure I can go travel and like afford. My biggest worry is the stuff with the van. I just had it serviced and everything's good, so like we should be good to go. But I just always get a little concerned if I were to get some sort of crazy like freak mechanical, and I have to shell like $1,000 or something, or even more. Who knows? But I just want to like always make sure I have that something like that. So. I don't need to spend unnecessary money. Obviously, I won't. But that was kind of, yeah. You should come to Europe. Ski is a little bit expensive. I actually heard that skiing in Europe is less expensive than here. Like skiing here is super expensive. It's crazy. Skiing in general is just expensive, but yeah, dude, I'd love to come to Europe and ski. I think that's like a bucket list thing. Soren's out. Have a good one. Stumbled on your video, Soren. I'll send pictures on Instagram. Okay, cool. Yeah. Send me a DM on Instagram. Chairlift rides. The spouse and kid are city folk. They don't like the camera. Okay, understandable. Then we got a spouse and a kid, so that's cool. Well, hopefully it was fun while it lasted, and I got some cash to go on ski trips, I guess. So, what kind of camper van do you have, man? You get your skis waxed and tuned yet? I did not, dude. Still sitting down in my garage with cobwebs and rust on them. Just, yeah. I got to at least take a stone to them and just sort of get some of the edges off. Make sure you have AAA as the second most important you can. Investment, yeah. I don't know if I have like with my insurance, they have like roadside assistance. I don't know if that's necessarily the same thing as AAA, but with my insurance, if I were to have like a breakdown or anything like that, they would come hook me up. Apparently, I've really tried it. And the van's weird, right? Because it's like it's kind of like a camper, but it's just registered as like a van, right? So it's like I don't really know. Don't really know. I'm dreading the day that happens because I know it's coming. It's not like it's never gonna happen, but I'm trying to take all the steps necessary to make it so we're good. The van's like maintained. It's well taken care of. Fuck Vale from Brendan. I was just about to ask. Oh, yeah, dude. I know I should. I wonder if I drop him off tomorrow. No, it's not happening this weekend. It's just not. I can drop him off next week, and then I'll go away for Thanksgiving and pick him up. But I can't break the streak now. I get him tuned every 3 seasons. Every 3 seasons, I get him waxed. Just make sure it covers a toe. I think my Geico stuff does, because I've had to use it before. I don't know, on my old van, like my first van, it blew up. Literally, I picked up my old van in Virginia and drove it across the country, and it blew up in the middle of nowhere. Where the hell was I? Indiana or something? Like I just bought it, and the whole freaking thing blew. And yeah, they told me all this shit. So what's going on in Utah from Neil? No snow, man. No snow and warm temperatures. So it was cold today, so they started blowing snow. Yeah, Justin's got it. Less than no. Yeah, and literally, there's negative snow, man. There's not even a trace. I mean, up in Alta and like way up there, there's snow, but clearly not enough or not an adequate amount for opening. But here in Park City, like we don't have anything. We don't even have snow like at the base, you know. So, any heli skiing plans this year, Halbrook? Yeah, we have a trip. Like we don't know exactly when, but we have our credit from last year, so we will be doing a weekend of heli skiing at some point. Just kind of waiting and seeing when the snow's here, if it's safe, you know. So we will be doing a heli skiing trip back up in Powderbird. So that should be fun, which is right outside Snowbird. Carlo, I'm excited for your A-Basin video. Thanks, man. I am too. I'm a little nervous because it's like I haven't made a ski video in like a year. So I gotta remember how to even do it. So it's gonna be a good warm-up test run for everything. The van, skiing, the new GoPros, myself. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, if anyone on here is gonna be out in Colorado this weekend, I don't know. Send me an Instagram message or a freaking email. But I'll be out there with Luna, mobbing around. So if anyone's got a driveway I can crash in, that'd be cool. Because I heard trying to sleep in your van out there is getting really, really hard. That's going to be an insane video. Yeah, dude. I'm stoked. Stoked for the heli skiing video. Going to be dope. I hope it all pulls through. You know, there's so many elements between you got to have good snowpack, then you got to have good weather, you know, so it's like I will say that even the cat skiing was dope though too. It's just not the same. Not the same. But really the only time I went heli skiing was up in Alaska, so and that was like next level. That was like a whole different experience. I didn't even know what I was doing. And then I looked back at it and I was like, damn, that was actually pretty insane. Y'all had that early season snow than nothing. Yeah, dude. We had literally like historical snowfall in October. I think some places reported like 50 to 60 inches. And then just, warm temperatures, you know, so. And just no precipitation. We got rain, you know, which is kind of like the worst thing. So, but the biggest thing, it just hasn't been cold enough to even blow snow. It was 60 degrees this weekend. People were like out biking and running, and so it's like they can't even try to blow snow if they wanted to. So today was actually the very first day here in Park City that the snow guns. I've seen the snow guns all year, so they just started blowing snow. I think they'll get a few days of snowmaking in here, but that's why they haven't even really said when their opening day is. They don't even know. So well, I guess we'll have to see what happens. But that is why, if you haven't heard by now, I feel like I've said it a bunch of times, we're going to Colorado this weekend. So we're still going to be getting some skiing in, but we're just making a big change of plans here. Big detour, putting about almost 1,000 miles on the van, ripping out to Colorado to ski one little run. So we'll see what happens. That'll be an awesome video from K-Bash. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Heli skiing. It's going to be dope. I don't know exactly when we're going to do it, but I would expect probably somewhere in February. But you never know. Maybe end of January we just have tons of snow and it's good and all that stuff. But it does book up. You know what I mean? Because they only have so many they only have so many helicopters, and if someone comes in with like a big group and just book up a whole helicopter, like, and I can only do it on the weekend, so it's like you gotta, yeah, there's a little bit of strategy to it, but that's why last year we almost had the perfect storm. Like we had so much new snow, and like we were right there. We were like in that storm cycle, but we just didn't time it right. Where it was just, if you see the videos, the weather's just really awful. So you got this one, Kyle. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. Still no snow in Utah for Counter Mac. Not really. There's some snow up in Alta. There's snow, but just clearly not enough to really open. It's just been too warm these last few weeks, so I think they're still planning on open next week. It seems like around Thanksgiving, but a lot of places were supposed to open this weekend, and that's just not going on. So we're at least guaranteed Christmas snow. You never know, David. I'd like to think so, but we were just talking earlier. It probably won't even be till the new year that places get some good snow. So just fingers crossed. Keep doing your snow dances, and just be ready to go when it comes. So you're going out to Colorado. Justin, I don't know if you're trolling me, dude. I don't know if you're just talking shit now, but I'm going this weekend. Next weekend, I'm gonna be up back in upstate New York for the holidays, so I won't be able to ski next weekend. Which is another reason why I'm going this weekend. How much does it cost to heli ski in the States on average? A lot. Yeah, it's a lot. I would say on average for just like a seat, it's around $1,400 for a day, $1,400 to $1,500. Anywhere from $1,200 to like $1,500, I would say, at least to give you like a ballpark. Obviously, some places might be a lot more, some places could be a little less. But yeah, I would plan for like $1,300 for a day of heli skiing. That's typically around like 16 to 18,000 vertical feet of skiing. So if each run, the thing that's cool about heli skiing is the runs are typically really long. So if you get 2,000 feet of vert, or even 1,500 of vert, you get 6 or 8 passes, with the bird. So you do get a lot of skiing in terms of vertical feet in, but yeah, it's not cheap. Cat skiing is cheaper. I think cat skiing, maybe like 600. Anywhere from 400 to 800 for cat skiing, which is a fun like alternative. It's not the same. I think one of the coolest parts about heli skiing is being in the actual helicopter. That's like half the fun. The way that they can like pitch the helicopter and like land on like these little cornices, and then you got to get out and the bird flies away, and then like it's just riding in the helicopter is a trip in itself. But that's what I would expect, But I think like Silverton, for example, and I've never been there. I think Silverton, you can get like one heli ride for like $150 maybe, so you can get one ride up and then ski down. So, but what you're paying for with heli skiing is, you got to think too, is like the whole thing, where it's like they're giving you a beacon, right? They're giving you all the Avi gear if you don't have any of it. You're getting like the lunch catered to on the mountain, right? Like you're getting like the whole sort of experience, which some people might not want that, but just to give you an idea, it'll have always blessed with snow for Christmas. Yeah, we'll have snow. I'm not worried about it. I just don't know how much. If the way I use like my indicator here for Park City is if Jupiter is open before Christmas, it's typically on track for a good year. But if Jupiter isn't open at Christmas time, that's pretty rough. Jupiter really should be open like December 15th. If they can get Jupiter open a week or two before Christmas, that's really good. And it hasn't been like that the last 2 years. So no problem. I'm glad to support you, Carlo. You're the man, dude. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Cucker 420's in the house, guys. I don't know what to make of that. We'll let his username speak for himself here, but thanks for being here, dude. The cool part is that you know how to ski well. And for heli skiing, I would now go there with my skiing experience. That's fucked up. Well, yes and no. What's like they can still bring you to more like intermediate terrain. You know, so like when you go heli skiing, you actually have to fill out like an application. I had to do it for the Alaska one, and I had to do it for the the snowbird one here in Utah. And to gauge your ski experience, they ask you what mountains you've been to, what's your favorite runs, you know, like so just they kind of lead you into almost describing your experience. And then what they'll do is they'll literally break up the groups where like if they have more of a beginner group, they'll just take a bird full of more intermediates and just take you to more mellow terrain, right? And then if they have more experienced people, they'll put you in your own helicopter and bring you to more like gnarly terrain, to whatever they can. So there actually is, I think that is a little misconception with heli skiing, is that it's like this insane, you know, super gnarly. But I think there is still ways to kind of separate it. And even with cat skiing, like when I went cat skiing, we had a group of like 10 people. So like there was literally some people who were like really, really just like not very skilled with that sort of terrain. So it's like we had to wait very long for the whole group to be done, you know, but also they would take these other people, maybe just a more mellow pitch of the same face, right? Like they know the terrain really well, so they can kind of guide you down different areas. But obviously you can't be like a totally green skier and go, you know, heli skiing. But for what it's worth, you don't have to be like an amazing like professional skier, obviously, to go heli skiing. Is kind of what I'm getting at. And if you get enough people and you just charter the bird, which means you basically just rent it out, like they'll kind of take you wherever you want to go. It's like, you know, safe. There's two ways to get down the mountain, okay? On your skis or on your ass. Choose your adventure. Very right, Justin. Very right. But the one way I would not recommend getting down the mountain is unclipping out of your skis and walking down with your boots. That's like the last thing I would do. So when people do that, it pains me. I'm like, no, just at least keep your skis on. But yeah, two ways. And we've hit an all-time high for the stream, an hour and 13 minutes into it. So if you guys are here, say what's up. We're probably winding down here soon, but we're just chatting about the resorts. I guess we got to talk about heli skiing, but thank you everyone for being here, showing some support to the channel, to the stream, all that sort of stuff. So if you guys have been here this whole time, you guys are absolute beasts. Justin, Brent, you guys have been here the whole freaking time. K-Bash has been in the house for a while. Carlos stopping by. So thank you guys. Thank you. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up if you enjoy the stream and you just want to support a little more. If you don't like it, you can also hit the dislike button. I won't really care, to be honest. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Brent says, another PC indicator, if the snow is up to the top rail of the fence at the High Ute Ranch, then the trees are safe to explore. That's probably the best indicator I've ever heard from Brent. Dude, Brent definitely, and Brent, thanks for the beta. That is what that is. That is some high-quality bait right there. The High Ute Ranch. All right, dude, I'm going to take you up on that top rail of the fence at the – and the thing is, I don't think you're messing around. I think you're totally legit on that. That's dope. My PC indicator was just totally just kind of like my own thing. I just want Jupiter to be open before Christmas, but that sounds like a legit indicator. So thanks for that, Brett. Brent has been sharing just super valuable information this whole stream. So scroll back up. He's got some places to stay. He's just got some really good info in here. So big shout out to Brent for this stream. Brent's taking this stream. Brent and Justin. I'm praying for Park City. Snow will be out there for 2 months after the new year, hoping this high pressure ridge moves out sun. Damn, 2 months. I thought you meant like in 2 months, but you'll be out for 2 months after the new year. You'll be good. You'll be good. It always moves out. You know what I mean? When was the last time that we just never got snow? So it'll be good. At least you're coming out after the new year and not like before. So, and you have 2 months. You'll have plenty of time to get some good skiing in. That's awesome. Stoked for you. Famous at a Park City for Christmas. What do you recommend I check out from David Ziegler? In terms of skiing or just like in general around the town? Obviously, Main Street's really cool. Lots of nice little restaurants. But are you talking about skiing in general, David, or just like everything? Where did you heli ski in Alaska? From Hellbrook Labs. I skied right out of the Alyeska resort there. It's a place called Chugach Mountain Guides. Chugach heli skiing. Chugach. It's the mountain range out there. Chugach. So, but the outfit is kind of stationed at Alyeska. Alyeska is really cool because there's like it's this whole resort right at the mountain, and so we actually had like what did we have? We had 3-day heli skiing booked, but the first 2 days the weathers were just too nuts, just like too gnarly. So we only flew the last day, actually. So that's another thing with heli skiing is like your actual fly rate is actually pretty low. I would literally probably say 50% you're going to fly. So you always keep that in mind too. Like it's better to book multiple days because you're not going to fly every day unless you get lucky. So when we didn't fly, we were able to ski Alyeska, Alyeska is a rip resort. But out of Alyeska was the Chugach operation. He kind of got in a van and drove around, and then the helicopters were there. So it's super, super rad. I'm trying to think. Did I make there's actually a video on my channel. I think it's the first video on my channel. It's called Live Now, Smile, and Be Positive or something like that. I think it's literally the first video. And the last section is the Alaska heli skiing trip. It's like just one of those like kind of travel video sort of things, but the last section I just put in the heli skiing. So if you guys want to check it out, there actually is clips from it there. I wonder if I can find it. But yeah, literally like one of the first videos on my channel. Go to my channel, hit oldest to newest or whatever, and it's there. Going out west soon, can't wait. First time out west. Oh man, stoked for you. You're gonna love it. Where are you heading out to? Drops. Well, retire travel for them every day. Skiing every day. That's sick, Will Richards. Traveling full time. Congratulations on the retirement. That's big. Enjoy it. Enjoy every second. Enjoy the lift lines. Enjoy the parking. Enjoy everything. Because that's what makes skiing great. Yo, I'm making dinner. Yeah. The stream's been going. We've just been cranking. We've been like 20 people strong this whole stream. It's been nuts. So Livfit's making dinner. Liv, what are you making? Liv's my sister, by the way. We live together. Jealous of you, Will. Enjoy it. Brendan. In terms of skiing, we're getting there 24th, so we're going to Park City, Main Street. Oh, Main Street Christmas Eve would be cool. In terms of skiing with a family, again, not sure like skill level or like ages, but if you're more like a younger family, I'd recommend the canyon side. There just seems to be a little bit more family-friendly terrain over there. But also anything like off of Silverlode is really nice. Motherlode is really nice. That's on the Park City side. But yeah, Canyons definitely is pretty chill. It's cool because you can really ski through all the houses out there, so you can really get a feel for like kind of like the houses in Park City too. I'm trying to think. Let's see. Silverlode, Motherlode, and then a lot of stuff off the canyons. It's skiing time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It is skiing time. Do you always ski solo? Yeah, I always ski solo. Largely just because I am only solo. I'm not against the skiing with people, but I've mentioned this before. The thing, I guess, with like videos, it takes me so long to ski, if that makes sense. So like, I feel like if I were to ski with people, they would just get so fed up because like yeah, it just takes me a long time to ski. Like setting up shots and like making sure my cameras are recording and like I don't know, it just like it can just kind of be a nuisance. So unless someone's super patient, I don't think it'd be really fun for them. But I like skiing with like when my dad is out. Like my dad just knows like he'll just go ahead or like whatever. But yeah, I always ski solo. It's not smart, and I don't recommend it. But I've been so used to it. I skied solo for probably 4 or 5 years now out here. So I just have a good. I feel like I'm very self-aware when it comes to skiing, if that makes sense. I'm probably not self-aware in like real life, so I should probably be the other way around. But when it comes to skiing, I just feel like I've been doing it for so long. I just feel like I'm really in tune with it. So I'm comfortable skiing along. But again, not smart. And I don't. That's why some of the videos, like we had a moment at Sun Valley, obviously the moment at Grand Targhee. I recognize when I'm in a precarious situation. So it's like, doesn't mean I always get out of them. But yeah, that's also why I never do like crazy shit on my videos, because it's like one I have a bunch of camera gear on my back, and two, I'm out there by myself, you know, and God forbid I get hurt and I'm up in big sky, right? Now how am I gonna get home, you know? And again, I'm just out there to have fun at this point. I just want to have fun, enjoy it. So, what's up, Justin? About to eat dinner myself. Yeah, dude, it's getting to be that time. We're just absolutely cranking. I don't know what's going on. But thank you guys for being here. What else we got going on? This live stream is strong from Pop Pop. Yeah, this live stream is super strong, guys. This has probably been the strongest one we've had all this past like month or so. So again, thank you guys. And then Drops.me comes in and just absolutely just crushed it with the $9.99 super chat. That's our second super chat this stream. I forgot I think the first one was like a $5 one or something. Drops.me coming in, absolutely crushing it. So thank you, man. That is huge. That is huge, dude. Thank you very much, man. That really means a lot. Just helps the channel keep going, especially when we have trips like this coming up where we're going to be driving 1,000 miles. We got gas. We got just maintenance on the van, all that sort of stuff. But thank you, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let me see. Where are you at in here? I'm going to Snowbird and we're driving. Wait, what do you mean? I'm going to Snowbird. Oh, and we're driving one day. What does that mean? Canyon's great for families, lots of terrain for the kids for sure. Tombstone Saddleback on the Canyon side. Liv's making mom's meat sauce with veggies and pasta. All right. Yeah, Liv. I would say start the water, Liv. Start the water, Liv. Start the water, Liv, if you're still there. Drop the rigs. My dad and I will do anything, so we'll try to sneak off. The others prefer more mellow. Wait, I'm confused. I feel like I'm answering different. What did Will? I thought. Okay, no wait. Okay, yeah. So David, if you're sneak off doing anything, I would just say Jupiter, man. I think Jupiter's better than 9990. They're both fun. They're both really cool, but I would definitely rip a lot of stuff off Jupiter. 9990's fun. My Kakis can be nice too, but I think Jupiter's way nicer. And I would say that's like the top of the top in Park City. But if I were you, dude, I would just rip Jupiter laps. That's what I do with my dad. But I guess it depends where you're at. Like it can kind of take, if you're starting on the Canyon side, it can kind of take a little while to get over there. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been saying that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would just rip Jupiter. 6 bells, indicator. These are some shoots off Jupiter that I think you'd really like. 6 bells, indicator. I would hike the west face. It takes like 10 minutes, and it just gets you like a really nice vert. Portuguese Gap is awesome. Scott's Bowl is really cool. Main Bowl's fun. There's a few rock hits if you want to like hit some like small cliffs in there. And that honestly that basically covers all of Jupiter Bowl. But yeah, definitely hit up indicator. Just don't take my shoots. But indicator is the secret, man. Indicator is sick, especially on a POW day. You could hit that all day long. People just don't hit it. But 6 bells is really cool too. I learned how to snowboard at Park City almost 15 years ago. Spent 3 days there. It was great. Awesome place to spend time with. You're right. It's like, again, I've said it before, it's not like the sickest resort out there, and I think it gets a lot of hate and shit, but whatever. It's got a lot of everything. It's cool. It's a nice place. I like living here. I think it's a cool place to live. But yeah, the resort's a lot of fun too. Be careful riding solo from Carlo. You're right, dude. I know. I try to be super careful, for sure. But anything can happen. What do you do to keep your batteries fresh in the cold? I've tried. Oh, GoPro batteries. Keep them in a close to you, like close to your body. So don't keep them even if you keep them in your coat pocket. They'll get cold. So if you have an inside pocket, I'd recommend that. And then another thing I'll do sometimes is get a hand warmer and just pop the hand warmer in there with the GoPro batteries. So just keep them warm. And if one of your batteries dies, and you thought it had charge, right, and it just dies, just take it out, put a new one in, warm that battery up, and then you can put that battery back in, and I'm sure it would have charge in it. So that's my biggest recommendations when it comes to GoPro batteries in the cold. Keep them close to you, for sure. Even a backpack helps. Just don't have it out in your pant pocket that's getting snow on it. It just they'll just get melted. And just always make sure you're going out with a fresh pack. And always bring more batteries than you think. That's what I would say. Has it been established when it's estimated to open? No. No estimated opening date on Park City here. Solitude, I think, is the 24th or something. But no estimated on Snow Basin, no estimated on Park City. Ian McKeon's skiing Breck, January 9th to the 16th. That's sick. Dope. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's a long time. JH Sports is in the house. What's going on, Josh? Thanks for stopping by. Catching the tail end, guys. We've this an hour and a half, man. This is one of the longest streams I think I've ever done. What else we got? Inside pocket. See? I didn't read that comment before. Justin's already on it. Inside pockets for sure. Keep them close to your body. Or if you're gonna need it for something, sometimes I'll even put it in my glove, on the chairlift, and just get it warm for that 10-minute chairlift ride. So I think the thing is just keeping them warm. Went out to Park City once there's 0 snow. I still had a great time. Can't worry about PC if the comments. You're right, dude. I'm not totally agree with you. I'll literally only probably ski Park City 2 or 3 times this year, and I live here. I'd rather go to Snowbird or Alta for sure. It's just convenient on a sick pow day or something to be able to go here. And when I used to ski park a little bit more, and the terrain parks here are really amazing. I think they probably have the best terrain parks in all of Utah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, there's not even terrain parks in the Cottonwoods. You have Brighton, but in my opinion, Brighton doesn't even come close to Park City terrain parks. I guess you have Woodward, but it's all Park City. You know what I mean? For me, it's a day to get there to Snowbird. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Try that doesn't even work for me. Going to try hand warmers this season. I was thinking up my Canon to work on photography. Okay. Yeah, to be honest, Will, the batteries it's just kind of a tough thing. It's a small freaking battery. It's not meant to necessarily be super great in cold weather, but I think I had 5 or 6 GoPro batteries. So, but it does suck. When you're about to drop in and the thing just dies on you, it's the worst thing. You're welcome, David. Don't sleep on the hoist off Thanes, especially if you're waiting. Oh, dude, Thanes is definitely one of the most underrated lifts at Park City for sure, and it's definitely the best way to get to Jupe on if you're waiting for it to open, because everyone wants to rip Pioneer, but that line can get super long, and then the lift at Pioneer is just atrociously slow. So Thanes is sick, and the lift line on just Thanes. If it's a good pow day and you're waiting for Jupe, I think that's what you're saying. But yeah, dude, Thanes is dope too. I just think it's a little bit more advanced if you have a family, stuff like that. But yeah, Brent's just been in here totally dropping fucking just bombs of information. You should have to pay for this shit. It's in Austria. It's almost 4 a.m. Good night, K-Bash. Good night, man. I'll get you back on Instagram. I haven't looked at my phone yet. Later. What's your preseason knee leg workout? I just hit legs Monday with my dad actually. Let's see. I would say rear squat, front squat, Bulgarian split squats, like a leg press of some sort, and then leg extension, leg curl. I mean, it's pretty. I've always kind of followed just like a bodybuilding sort of regime. My mom was a bodybuilder. My sister's into fitness. My dad has been into fitness. So I'm like heavy into weightlifting. So I just do some like really classic, just like, yeah, weightlifting. I think squatting's the best thing you can do. And then for knee stuff, I would definitely do leg extension. It's when you sit on that machine and you just go out like this. You know what I mean? Get your quads in there. But that's where front squat's also kind of nice too. But yeah, that's like, and I didn't even stress it this stream, and now we're almost done. But guys, sitting is the new smoking. We need to make sure we're in shape for skiing, not even just for skiing, in life in general. And it's something I'm super passionate about, just making sure we're in shape. You know, take care of yourself for sure. So you don't have to go crazy. Do something you enjoy, whether it's playing basketball or whatever. But let's just make sure we're getting moving. You know what I mean? I go to the gym nearly every day in the morning before work. So it's just nice to get going. I hit shoulders this morning. I'm going to hit back tomorrow. So do not underestimate how important it is to be in shape, especially for something like skiing. You got to be strong. You got to be strong. Love to see you hit some park, especially Woodward. I could hit some park. People have been wanting to see that, but long live stream. Yeah, I'm wrapping this one up. This is it. Be out there. Josh, is that another one or is that the same one? Jesus, man. Dude, that's insane. Good night. I'll tune in next stream. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. That's like $20 you just gave this stream. And yeah, you just paid for my gas. That's awesome, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you. Next stream will be Wednesday. So we'll have a whole recap of the skiing, guys. Thank you for being here. Jack, on that note, it's going out to shoot some hoops. Attaboy. See you, man. Canon. I think I got everyone. Justin, thank you for being here. Brent, thank you for being here. Thank you so much, guys. Amazing stream, and I'll see all you guys next time. So be on the lookout for a new video on Friday. We'll be going to Colorado this weekend, and then we'll have whatever. I'll see you guys after that. So hit me up on Instagram. Peace out.